Shalom everyone. Adonai Oz le'amo yiten, and with that Oz, with that strength, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Parashat Bo Tafshin Pei. Several times mitzvot in the Torah are presented within a story, within an event, an occurrence, something that's happening that the Torah describes, and then there are mitzvot included in it. Sometimes, even a mitzvah that is just part of a list of mitzvot, of halachot in the Torah, is presented not as just a dry letter of law, but as a story that's happening. Maybe the Torah wants to give life to the mitzvot that we fulfill. The Zohar says that fulfilling a mitzvah with life, it gives it like wings to a bird. Having ahavat Hashem, love of Hashem, and yirat Hashem, fear of Hashem, that's like the two wings that allow the bird to fly. It allows the mitzvah to have livelihood. But now I'd like to focus on mitzvot that are given within a story in the Torah. This is true in Sefer Bereshit. It's certainly true here in Sefer Shmot, in the Parshiot that tell us about Yetziat Mitzrayim. Within the 10 Makot in Mitzrayim, preparing for Yetziat Mitzrayim, we find the mitzvot of Korban Pesach. Also on the year of Yetziat Mitzrayim, at the time of Yetziat Mitzrayim, and for all generations, the halachot of Korban Pesach. Just before we come to Makat Bechorot, we have several mitzvot that have to do with Makat Bechorot, the mitzvah of Pidyon Haben, and the mitzvah of Leil HaSeder, and also Tfilin. Ve'haya le'ot al yadcha, put the Tfilin on your hand, ki biyad chazaka otziacha Hashem miMitzrayim, because Hashem took you out of Mitzrayim with a mighty hand. There is a relationship. It's a give and take. Each one influences the other, a relationship between the story, the occurrences that happened, the events that the Torah is telling us about, and the mitzvah. Each one influences the other. The story, the events that happened in the past, give life to the commandments that we are to do today and in all generations. Keeping the mitzvah gives eternity to that story that happened to the past. It's not something that's forgotten. It's something that continues in our life. Fulfilling the act of the mitzvah gives it continuity, and the story from the past gives meaning and life to the actions that we perform in the mitzvot in our lives. Not only mitzvot in the Torah, and not only things that have to do with the past a long time ago, this can be true. This can be a lesson to learn in our lives. Things that happen in our lives should become actions that we take upon ourselves. It can be sometimes things that are sad, things that are tragic, things that we don't want to forget, and at the same time, positive things, things that are impressive, are powerful, and we want them to continue in our lives. Certainly in a year like this last year, where we have a lot of pain on the one hand, and a lot of bravery and perseverance on the other hand, we want to give these actions, we want to give these events meaning in our lives. We want to act in ways that will help us not forget, not let these things become something of the past, long forgotten. Give them livelihood, give them life that continues in our lives. And at the same time, when we do that, we will not forget them, and they give meaning to the actions that we take in our lives. Be'atzlacha. Shabbat Shalom.